embarrassing problem. So I couldn't figure it out. I was checking everything. I was like, why is it coming up muted? Why is there no sound? And then I looked at my microphone stand. My microphone stand was empty. It wasn't that it wasn't plugged in. The microphone was not even there. I use a shotgun mic to stream, and I use a condenser mic to record. I was recording after the collab that I did with Yaya. I had some overdue lines for someone else's concert that was supposed to be done like weeks ago, but I haven't been able to sing since like February. I'm trying to sing a bit more now, but very, very carefully. Like not really pop songs, but more like opera only. I'm trying to relearn how to use my voice. It's really hard. I still don't think I have any vocal damage, but I'm trying to get in to have like a scope just to be sure. But it's gonna be really hard and take a long time to get one because of reasons. But for now, basically, I just have to try to be careful. There's gonna be pain talking no matter what. So basically, I just have to watch out for. Oh, music's too loud. Hold on. I actually had the mic really quiet, I think was the main problem. This should be a bit better. How do I explain this? So I don't remember what I was saying. I forget how to stream. Oh yeah, I don't think it's vocal damage, but I think I'm still in a position that I could cause vocal damage. Does that make sense? I mean, my throat was not good. My doctor looked at my throat and she's like, yeah, don't talk. And I'm like, I've barely worked in weeks, and you know, I got bills, like I kind of have to work, like I'm dead. And then she's like, okay. Maybe like limit the work. Be careful with the work. Use lots of honey, use lots of steam, and don't talk at all when you're not working. And I was like, yeah. So that's the compromise. But there's certain things, like if I feel like my voice is the source of my problem or my pain, rather than my throat, then I'm going to not talk. But essentially, how do I even describe this? I didn't even know it was a thing. My throat has cobblestoning. So, what even does that mean? I just knew it looked slightly off, and she said that, and I was like, cool, so I'm not crazy. What is throat cobblestoning? It's bumps in the back of your throat. So it can be caused by allergies, postnasal drip, and sinus infections, and also low humidity. In my case, she thinks I had all four. So I'm trying to find ways to use my voice that like cause minimal pain, but it's kind of hard. Because I also have a lot of tension from like the anxiety about my voice being weird. So that's also causing problems. Which is why I need to stream, but I need to not stream too much. So this is capped at 3 hours, but it might be shorter. Tomorrow's debut is probably going to be the same situation. If after a break I'm feeling okay, we can maybe play more of this. But I'm trying not to go over 3 hours in one go until I'm very, very confident that I'm doing better. But it's nice to be able to talk at all. It feels really weird not talking on stream. And right now, I might kind of cycle through weird tones or nuance in my voices that I'm doing, or even just existing. Because I'm trying to experiment with like the muscles and posture and energy and air, trying to find whatever's most comfortable right now. Because it's not necessarily whatever's most comfortable normally. But I have to do what I have to do. It's very weird. Hey, at least I got confirmation that the ear infections are cured, kind of. I'm still dealing with a lot of like ear infection side effects, if that makes sense. Like my ears are still popping and there's still like knifey pain and stuff. So I don't know if the tubes might have been damaged or something. Cause I mean, hey, you normally go like 3 weeks not realizing you have an ear infection in both sides. I think that says a lot about, just in general. A lot of VTubers I know have this same issue. A lot of us are more powerful than you think. When you deal with chronic issues, you don't always catch things very early. Because when you always have something a little bit wrong, it's kind of hard to tell when it's really wrong. Because you're so used to a certain degree of wrong that it can be hard to place when you need to actually get help or not. And in this case, I definitely blew it. Because it's kind of a case of how the hell did this infection get so bad? And I was like, I had like a migraine since February on and off. And she's like, did you even think that could have been a sinus infection? And I was like, oh. The other thing is, can I tell you guys a funny story? I think I might be blacklisted from one of the hospitals I went to. I saw them writing down frantic notes about how I was problematic. And I understand to an extent, but like, they weren't helping me. They were basically just telling me after my 3rd day in a row of going into a doctor, they're like, we don't really want to send you to an ENT, you know? We'll send you there if you're not better later. But right now, you don't need an ENT. You need rest. And it was like, I started crying and shaking and screaming because I was like, I need to work. This is my job. I cannot do my job. Like, I know I shouldn't have gotten so worked up when I'm trying not to talk, but like, bro, I was like, do you want me to lose my job permanently? Like, what if I lose my voice? Can you at least send someone to like check? And she just kept getting really angry and impatient and is like, look, it's not my problem if you have health anxiety or whatever. And I'm like, it's much less that and much more. I'm so used to people treating me like everything is just that it's like, when you have an actual problem and you're used to people treating it like a joke, it's kind of just, you don't even want to go in anymore. It's much less going in constantly and fishing for like, doctor, doctor, help me, doctor, I'm dying. Get me the drugs, doctor. It's much less that, and it's much more, hey, here I am again, really not wanting to be here, but like, can you please help me and get me out of here for the love of God? But then they're like, actually, we don't see a problem, and it's like, bro. But then I finally convinced her to at least check me there. Because she's like, you sound fine. And I was like, well, if you heard me normally, you wouldn't say that. But and then she's like, I mean, your energy, you seem fine. Like, are you even sick? And then she looks at my throat and my ears and she's like, oh, shit. And I was like, yeah, thanks. Thanks for checking, finally. Anyway, it's part of it is, and I'm not going to go into those details again right now. I want to talk about NIKKE and be happy. It's been a very long 3 weeks. And I feel like I owe you guys somewhat of an explanation. At least defending myself why I didn't go in for so long. You guys know that I have other chronic issues that I've been trying to get taken seriously for years. To the point that doctors have been like, yeah, we see the problem, we acknowledge the problem, but we can't do anything. Try this doctor instead, and then they just cycle me around. It's one of those cases where basically I'm so used to nobody caring that it's at the point where unless I am literally practically dying, I will not go to the doctor. Because unless I have absolutely no choice, I'm just convinced they're gonna tell me go home and go to bed. So I'm like, it's not worth it, man. But it's so annoying. It's the problem. And the other thing is, I'm not gonna go into detail again, but the other thing, it's like, I've said a little bit about it before. It's really, really hard to diagnose. I don't even know for sure if that's it, which is why I don't say what I think it is. Because here's the thing, doctors know better than me. I'm not gonna make an assumption that I have something. I need it ruled out though. I really, really need it ruled out. So if it's ruled out, great. I'm not gonna complain. I'd rather not have it. But it is something genetic, and you know, family members got it. So I'm like, hey, bro, can you please try? Anyway, it's lupus. Not everything is lupus. If the doctors want to get rid of me so bad, they should just say it's lupus. If they know I'm not leaving, they should just be like, it's lupus. Because everyone knows you can't really do anything about that, so all I can do is leave. I have ligma, damn, you figured it out. All this time, I've been suffering from a chronic case of ligma. It's so over. I'm never getting better, it's over. I caught it when I was playing Danganronpa all those years ago. I caught ligma from the game. Definitely. You're a professional consuming of corruption. Over here. Over here. Over here. Anyway, I've been doing my best to keep my spirits up. That's all we can do. Because, you know, the whole thing made me realize, well, one thing I already know, but one thing that's been really helping me keep my spirits up is, like, we only have one body, right? We only got one chance, as far as we know, and one body. So it's like, I can't just give up on it. I can't just, like, crawl into a hole and cry and give up on it. All I can do is try to keep my spirits up and try to be strong and tough it out. Because I want to do cool things. Just pending stock arrival, my name is pre-order. Jinxie, I think I know exactly what you're asking about. Let me pull it up and show you, actually. Is it about a certain art book that's been having some major lore drops that I won't talk about on stream, just because some of them are absolutely nuts and it's kind of more fun to figure it out in the game. I think I know what you're talking about. Exactly. We all gotta do what we gotta do and take care of ourselves. No need to feel bad. That's why I feel bad, but not in the sense that I feel guilty. I feel bad that I can't stream because I want to stream. I feel sad. It feels lonely. I'm a shut-in without streaming. I'm just in my corner of the warehouse alone. It's Easter weekend though. I mean, I'm gonna probably see some family. I mean, if I don't know. They're insisting on seeing me. They're like, Pam, let's all have dinner. And I'm like, are you sure? I'm literally dying. Do you want to catch this? Are you sure you want to catch whatever has me wrecked for like a month? And they're all like, yeah. It's like, okay, it's your funeral. Your funeral. I think at least one of them just wants to get out of work. I'm not even lying. You know what? Fair. Yeah, it's really hard to sit down and rest when you're used to being so busy. The other thing is, I've not been able to do much off stream. I was a little bit better the past 2 days, but I haven't even been doing a lot of, like, anything. Because it's been so painful to just sit at the computer with the double ear infection, it's felt like you know what it feels like when you're going on an airplane, for those of you who've flown before? You know what I mean? When the plane is just going up and up and up and up and up, and it's like, your ears feel like they're going to actually combust. That's kind of what I felt like, but with absolutely no relief for almost a week. I just had knives in my ear until that, but after the antibiotic, it switched to like the heavy pressure. And I was like, oh boy. Yesterday they were popping nonstop, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. Today I can sit up a little bit better. I haven't really been able to like focus or sit though. I've been kind of just alternating between sitting or lying down, but I can't have any music. I can right now, but off stream I haven't really been using a lot of music. Sometimes I'll put it on really quiet, but I don't really hear it that much. I haven't been able to sit and focus on anything because I feel so bad. I got a steroid though, and I found a magic trick yesterday. Combining the steroid with caffeine. I felt so happy. I was listening to a little bit on speaker, but like really quiet, and I could faintly hear the drums in this song come on, and I was like dancing, and then it hurt, so I had to like stop dancing, but I was like, oh my god, I felt happy enough to dance. So that was nice. Yeah. I've been doing my best anyway. But I don't think, I'm gonna give you guys full transparency right now. I don't think we're gonna finish this full event on stream. Story 2, I would like to finish at least one ending. I think after that, if anything, I might try to finish all the student-related stuff where I haven't tried the teacher yet, and then we can come back and do the teacher later. But most likely, we're gonna have to play a lot of it when it comes to the archive. I'm especially sad because I wanted to double down and really dig into it. NIKKE finally tricked everyone into playing a visual novel, and it's not voiced. That's like the best case scenario for me to really pop off. And this was like the best opportunity for me to go absolutely crazy and really, you know, benefit from it trending for so long. But I had to put my health first. I had to. I don't regret it, but I am a little sad that it had to be this way. If it makes sense, yeah. I do think it's a little bit cruel of Shift Up, though, to give us such a short period to finish such a long event. It really should have been permanently added like the side stories, or in the arcade immediately after. I understand, but I just think limiting one this long, it really does a disservice to the players that you were trying to make happy with it. So it's like, why would you make such a big thing and then make it so hard to play? It's almost like you're not supposed to 100% it. Anyway. Drink. I did want to talk about one kind of downer thing real quick though before I chill and then get into it. Just because it has been weighing pretty heavily on me the past 24 hours. And I think a lot of other people as well. Just for people who don't know, you don't know how many people at any given time could be dealing with this. But essentially, for those of you who haven't heard yet, the Hollow Stars on the JP side have basically had a huge percentage of their funding and resources taken away. And at the end of the day, I understand. From a company point of view, like, I get it. As a CEO, I get it. Especially having shareholders. If something is not profitable, you can't just keep putting more and more and more money into it, hoping that one day it'll pop off. And I know that there might have been hope for a long time that they could turn things around. And at the end of the day, it just didn't work out that way. And it's really sad because it has nothing to do with their lack of talent. Some of them are the most talented people you will see in the entire VTubing sphere, genuinely. Like, I know on the EN side, there's been quite a lot of crazy HoloStar stuff, but on the JP side, the best example that I've seen of this is Shien. Did you know he did a 3D stream figure skating? I'm not even kidding. There's a lot of really cool stuff coming out of the stars on both JP and EN. Where will the budget be redirected to? My guess, at least, here's the thing. I've seen some speculation that it's kind of like a JP soft firing, like taking away all the resources until people quit willingly. I disagree. Because that was Yago's baby, right? He loves the HoloStars. I don't think they're trying to get rid of them, but I do think the shareholders probably forced a hand in taking away from spending that wasn't getting enough in return. Right now, from what I understand, a lot of things have been taken away, like big concerts, big events, merch drops, company organized stuff, and original songs. A lot of those are money sinks that don't necessarily make all the money back, so I can understand. My guess is that they're just putting what they can into management for individual streams, because they said they're focusing more on individual activities and they're still having management. So it's more supporting them stronger in their everyday, day-to-day things. But unfortunately, it's often the big events that really help someone grow and pop off. So it's kind of just, you know, it's basically shooting them in the foot is how I feel. But at the same time, you can't just keep spending forever if it's going nowhere, so I don't have any solution. I have nothing. It just hurts. It hurts to see. But I don't think they're trying to get rid of them, because the thing is now it's just minimized. When the spending is minimized, as long as they're profitable, even if it's only a small amount, there's no reason to get rid of them. I mean, the models are already made. They're bringing in money. So if they're not investing huge sums, it doesn't make any sense to axe them, but it's not the same as what the girls are getting, obviously. And, you know, if they don't have the same audience, it makes sense. Uh-oh. Hi, hold on! YouTube is trying to censor me! Are we back? Are we back? Are we, hi? Hello? Okay, okay. The part I wanted to say about YouTube's trying to censor me is that I don't think you guys realize you've seen a lot of small corpos go under, right? And even a lot of big corpos don't have the money you think they do. To do a lot of the really big things, a lot of them are spending at a loss. Like VShojo's whole situation was a disaster. And Doki Bird talked about before, literally going in debt for content instead of making money. And like barely breaking even. So the thing that I wanted to emphasize about the whole situation that it really brings to light is that you guys never... Why did the music get all sad? You guys don't... VShojo was a mix of embezzlement and overspending. It was both. Basically, you never really know how many people are in that same situation right now. Just trying, like whether Corpo, well I guess in this case it only counts for Corpo. You have no idea how many Corpo VTubers might be in the same boat. Possibly even members of Holo. Like the girl one, you don't know. You don't know versus spending how much they bring in. We don't actually have that information at the end of the day. Unless it's in the shareholder info, I don't know. You don't know how many corpos are just sitting there trying their best every day to prove their worth, waiting for the axe to drop. It could be any number. And you don't know how many indies could be at their breaking point of, I've put so much into this, I don't have anything left to give anymore. It happens. And it's almost never malicious. It just happens. And especially, you know, right now, even getting groceries is like hell right now. So what I wanted to emphasize is just cherish the time you have with your Oshis while you have it. Because at the end of the day, you never know when something could happen. So don't feel like you don't do enough to support your Oshis. Join streams within your means. Spend money within your means. Like, those things are very appreciated, of course, but never feel like you couldn't give enough if that's all you could give. Just cherish the time that you have. Things will either work out or they won't. And sometimes, you know, people can be really successful on a smaller amount, or they can be, you know, struggling a lot more than you think when it appears on the surface that they're, like, rolling in money. It just really depends, and that's all I wanted to emphasize. It's just a reminder that I'm gonna reject the uwu right now. Sorry, I'll do the uwu later. It's just a bit more serious talk. I don't want to uwu this. It's a time where I think that's why you've seen a lot of VTubers reeling on Twitter and a lot of people feeling kind of down because you don't think it would happen somewhere as big as Cover, but it did. And as I said, I really don't think it was malicious either. It's just the Hollow Stars weren't bringing in enough money. So that's what happens. Is it humane? No. But companies don't always, you know, put every employee first. I've seen some people describe it as a failed project being axed, and that happens. You see idol groups disband all the time in J-pop, K-pop. They're not profitable enough, they end activities, even if they don't want to. It happens. It sucks. I hope that they're able over time, with the resources they still have, to prove their own worth, and maybe one day they can have big opportunities again. But, you know, it's just a reminder for all of us how volatile our entire existence is, I guess. It's hard to live that way sometimes, but instead of focusing on worrying that might happen someday, it's so, because it will to everyone. Eventually for every creator, there will be a time either they can't do it anymore, whether they're too old and it's like too hard, or whether they just don't have the stamina or the resources. It'll happen to everyone someday. You can't focus on fearing that. You have to focus on just enjoying what you have while you have it, because that's all you can do. Maybe you'll blow up someday. Maybe you'll never blow up. There's no guarantees. You just have to live in the days as they come. Anything in the entertainment industry, bro, anything in any industry right now. I was gonna say raise your hand if you've been laid off, but maybe don't. That's like a private thing. I just know that so many people have been laid off in the past year. I'm sure at least some of you have dealt with it. Maybe you're dealing with trying to find new jobs right now. Bro, even the most classic stuff that people think is the most secure industries, like government, law, science, anything. People are laying off everywhere. It's so hard. Nothing is guaranteed right now. You just have to do your best to give the best you can where you can and try to make things work. You got laid just I feel like you had the winning chat message of the day, if that's a thing. I'm you know what? Wait, hold on. That message was so peak that I have to do something. You can delete the message and it'll show up blank if you don't want that pin. Good for you. I haven't streamed in a while, so despite the serious talk, I'm a little giddy. Oh yeah, you guys, a few seconds. Oh, I can't do it very long right now though, because actually, for some reason, this hurts worse than talking normally, so whatever. Believe it or not, my high voice is fine. But trying to get into my low ranges feels like death! I can do it though, it's just drier. It's like, I don't know, the swelling and the muscles are still all funny. And the cobblestoning, I gotta get rid of the cobblestoning somehow. Anyway, yeah. I know a lot of people that got laid off. I know people rejected from McDonald's. It's a rough time out there. So I'm just very grateful to have a place to exist at all right now. And as long as I can exist in this place, that's great. Not being able to talk was definitely, making me, shit, it's back. I heard it last time and suffered. You guys were free. Hold on.
But I'm probably dying right now.
Great time for me to get up the shilling. And then we can do some of the VN. I didn't mean to rant so long. It's been... Yeah. The news just hit me really hard. A lot of other people as well. Alright, double redeemed audio? Oh yeah, it's still broken. I don't know how to fix it. We have Cinderella Nandos! Aren't they pretty? Look at the glass slippers. I kind of want to, if I get her, I kind of want to take sparkly nail polish and like make the glass slippers extra sparkly. I think it'd be really cool. But I love that it comes with her weapon and they actually made a translucent outfit that kind of looks like glass. It's so pretty! I love it. I'll drop it in chat real quick in case you guys want to check it out. Yeah, it's really nicely detailed for a Nando. There's a couple other things I wanted to talk about. One of them was brought up earlier and I meant to talk about it in the moment, but I forgot, so give me a second. When I was asked about in stock, I have the memory of a goldfish. Good God. I'm pretty sure this is why I was asked. I think a lot of people have been looking for this one. So, we did have the NIKKE official setting material art book, which is one that has a lot of the concept art that you guys might have been seeing online, both for the Raptors and for the NIKKEs. Right here, for example, you've got Masked. Wow, she looked really different. Neon swimsuit even looked pretty different. Oh, they took off her glasses in some of the versions. That's a crime. You can't do that. But yeah, it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. It's got some lore drops, too, that are pretty wild. It does say pending stock arrival. Yeah, the NIKKE Bible. So basically what that means is that I don't know if we're getting more. That's what it means. If you pre-ordered, you're good. If you haven't bought it yet, I can't make any promises, but there is a little bell icon on this page that you can click if you have a Playasia account, and when it's in stock again, it'll give you an email notification. So if you're keeping an eye on it, or if you're hoping we'll restock, because it's going to go so quickly if we restock, I highly recommend setting that alarm bell if you have a Playasia account. That way, if we get it again, you'll be the first one to see it and have the best chance at grabbing it. I was actually really excited to stream today so I could show it to you guys, and then it was gone, and I'm sad. That's okay. We do have one other thing that we recently got back in stock as well. This one, the pre-orders end April 7. So I wanted to show you guys while I can. So we have these little chibi figures. It's the set that comes with 6 of them. So if you're looking for figures and you want a bunch of them and you like little tiny ones, it comes with Red Hood and Scarlet and Noir and Blanc, and Alice, and Anise. It is very, very cute. And it's $24.99 for 8 of them, but I think you're guaranteed to get all 6. I could be wrong. You should get 2 bonuses in case you have any friends who play NIKKE that you want to share the figures with. Let me see. Hold on. Bushy Road Chibis? Got a Modernia? Nice! Yeah, I saw Modernia as well. Let's see. Okay. Let's do a bit of the VN, but first I have something very important to do before we start story 2. So I made a bad decision. I made a very important, rather, decision. Thank you, TGM, for the gacha funds! I've decided to make good use of them right now. Because if Privity is actually that good again, I want to bring back my Privity Scarlet. Basically, my Privity Scarlet. What was it? Privity Scarlet, Summer Anise, and Doro team. I haven't decided who to bring on for the Burst 2 yet. I don't know if I'm going to bring Trina or if I'm going to bring Nayuta so I have a healer that's a little better than Trina. Because without reload, Scarlet might die a little too fast for Trina. Same level as good Helms was. I actually disagree. I think the biggest winner was actually Moran, personally, who is pretty much one of the best in the entire game now. Although, Brevity's also up there.
Hope you get a lot of mileage
I love how every single time I know I'm gonna get it on the last one. I wish I could just buy it outright. The gacha just takes my time. We all know the results, man. We're not getting it till the whole wheel is gold.
They're offering great discounts. Don't miss them.
Moran went to SSS tier overnight. Yeah, I don't have any dupes of Moran though, so unfortunately, I can't actually use it yet. I have her favorite item maxed out, but it's not a favorite item, it's just a doll.
Come and make a fortune.
Oh, I thought I was gonna move. I was like, oh my goodness. But nah. Privity was a solid support and the only real last shot unit to enable the team. Her items gave her a ton of damage. Nice. So that should be pretty good then. I'm thinking of using that team for a bonus team on Water Week solo raids. For electric raids, I'll probably use my regular Trina team, but for water, it sounds pretty good. I do. Have any of you guys tried switching Rouge for Moran on the Trina Scarlet team? Because I'm thinking about it. See, we knew this was gonna happen. That's okay. Also, I talked about it a little bit, but I have an important announcement. I talked about it already, but I'm gonna keep bragging about it. So, do you guys remember when I was debating getting the very fancy home voice acting studio that cost 5 figures?
You dare sleep during my class?
Getting so sick has pushed me into doing it because I can control the air quality in it a bit easier. God, that's still so crazy. So I decided that it was a good idea, even if it's a high risk and it might never pay off and I had to take out a loan and it's really scary. I decided to go for it. So hopefully in the future, I know for a fact at least one of the voice actors in NIKKE actually records, I think. I am speculating a little bit, but I have a reason to think from home in the exact same studio with the exact same mic. So
You dare sleep during
maybe
my
we can
class?
have some matching quality. And I'm gonna probably stand up a lot during streams because I'm gonna set it up so it can be a standing or sitting desk, which is going to be really nice for me. Try to keep myself very healthy and stuff. The box is now 49975.5 instead of 5,000 worth. Thank you, Anima Azra! After shipping and fees and stuff, though, I'm gonna be honest. It's not 5K. It's actually very... I'm not gonna give an exact amount. I'm not gonna give an exact amount. Remember, I got this on a loan. I'm taking a risk. I'm banking on maybe it'll lead to bigger opportunities, and by that, no, I don't mean I'm graduating. We're talking maybe some side hustles. I took a risk on it.
You dare sleep during my class?
Between having to get a structural engineer to check that I can put it where I want and stuff, and the accessories I'm gonna have to buy on my end to adapt it for streaming and stuff, we're talking between 15 and 20K. And it's before anyone's like, damn, you can afford that, the answer is no. Which is why it's on a loan that I can pay off very slowly because I negotiated a very good interest rate. I thought about it for a very, very long time. I did not make this decision rashly, I promise. I thought about it for a very, very long time. I talked to a lot of industry people. I talked to friends. I talked to family.
You dare sleep
And not a
during
single
my class?
person told me, like, hey, maybe you should think about this. Every single person was like, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And these are people that know my circumstances, know what I'm capable of, including, actually, I won't say who, but one of the voice actors in this game, actually. It's not anyone I've ever interacted with publicly. And I don't think they follow me either, so you're never gonna guess, and I'm never gonna say. But they're one of the people that helped me make the decision. So, yeah. I don't even like. Yeah. That's the thing. That was one of the things, Nicholas Fong, that helped me make the decision. I thought it was crazy. But then other people were like, people buy cars for jobs, people buy trucks for jobs. Like, people do things like that for jobs all the time. You've been doing the job for 5 years. Like, bro, you want to be healthy. Because I can have ventilation. For those of you who don't know, I talked about this in yeah, that's the thing. Sound quality is one of my roadblocks. Do I have the skills? That's debatable. I don't know. I know I had them for one thing that worked out until it didn't, which is complicated, but that pushed me to want to take a risk on myself. Maybe I have the skills. Whether it ever pays off or not, I don't know. It's the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. And, yeah. Anyway, look forward to that. We're gonna have real nice quality audio in streams, and I'm gonna be so comfy. And maybe I'll give you guys a tour of my streaming setup when it's done. I'm excited. Anyway, we have to do the event. I haven't yapped in so long that I feel very yappy.
My class?
Tomorrow's debut is probably gonna be mostly yapping, by the way. I thought it might be fun if I wanted to prepare stuff or do a concert, but I've been too sick. So basically, we're gonna have a debut, and then I thought it might be fun to make some sort of garden, like drawing it together. Drawing some sort of garden, maybe putting you guys as flowers and drawing wishes on it or something. And then what I kind of want to do is print the drawing and shred it up and try growing a real garden with it. I think that'd be really cute. So it'll be a lot of yapping because I haven't had a chance in a while. Anyway, I'm hoping it'll open up doors that have been slammed in my face. So Yeah. Long story short, I decided to be delusional and take a risk on myself, which is, you know.
You dare sleep during my
I
class?
thought about it, and only like 0.1% or whatever of VTubers even get opportunities like mine in the first place. So if other people gave me an opportunity, the least I can do is try to give myself a chance. If that makes any sense. We'll find out if it's a bad idea later. If I suddenly have to sell out and do like ASMR month, you guys might know why. And perhaps there's some financial mess ups there. Anyway, I clicked the event, but I think my game froze. I think it wants more yapping. What do you see? Hold on, I just realized part of it's cropped. Why is it cropped? Oh, it wasn't like that when we did the event collab. Did I get the Perfetti skin? I did. I'm so sorry. Wait, I think... Oh wait, I did read the Supa as it came in. I was like, I missed the Supa, but I didn't. Anyway, again, sorry if I sound kind of weird. I'm a little struggle. It doesn't hurt to talk in the same way, but it hurts in other ways. And I'm relearning how to use the muscles, so I'm gonna do a lot of weird stuff like... I gotta try to reset it as much as I can. And I am gonna be doing a member stream after this, so we have a hard cap. The member stream is gonna be no voice though. Just hanging out and drawing. I would love to talk during the member stream, but I weighed the options a lot, and I know for a fact if anyone understands, it is going to be the members, but I still want to hang out with you guys, so I thought we could share some music and draw. Yeah, I'm sick today, bro. I've been sick for like a month. I started feeling sick early February, man. Or not early, late February, like the last couple days of February. It's been a time. Anyway, we're jumping into story 2. I don't think we're gonna finish the whole event, so we'll just finish what I can. Oh shit, I forgot to change Privity's costume. Are we getting the student true ends first, or we ball? I think we ball. I like we ball for dating sims. That's the fun approach. You just jump into it and see what happens. The alarm blares insistently, dragging me out of my sleep. By now, I'm used to waking up somewhere other than the commander's room. I'm gonna try to talk really quiet and calm and see if it helps relax. I reach over and turn off the alarm, forcing myself upright in bed as every muscle protests. I love fucking fun. Ink warm, not scalding water. Good idea. Hot water runs from the shower head, washing away the last traces of sleep. Then, I blow dry my hair until it's dry and manageable. Finally, I take care of the most important thing. Ooh. I need to be a teacher, that makes sense. A neatly folded set of spare clothes. We're definitely continuing the student route. I haven't even unlocked the teacher stuff yet. I slip into a crisp shirt and slacks, then top it off with a vest. What I might try to do is see if between today, maybe tomorrow after debut if I'm up to it, and on Monday if we can clear at least one ending of story 2 so that I can, you know, finish story 2. And then after, whenever it's added to the archive, let me know. I still have to do EH's story, and I have to come back and finish this one. If I start the Christmas concert a lot earlier this year too, I would also like to maybe voice the Christmas visual novel. I glance at my reflection in the mirror. It still feels a bit awkward. But at least I look like a student now. I probably don't, but... Student Pravati is your favorite overall. Ooh, I should put the poll up now that all the endings are here. True. Best route. I've seen some of the bad endings. I've seen spoilers, just not able to avoid them, but I'm trying. Some of the bad endings are awful, man. Which is, you know, bad endings can have value and be painful at the same time. The door slides open, and I step outside. The clear blue sky stretches above the wide campus as I make my way across it. I enter the MMR vocational school. I feel like Arcana student is like the most canon. So if we finish that one, it would be kind of cool. Just because it is, you know, her event. I know it's Privity's too, but she's not a unit, so... And my feet move on their own, carrying me toward the day ahead. Let's go to the club room. Because why would I randomly go to the teacher's office? I enter the building, my footsteps echoing in the empty hall. Hello, Balloon. Rather than heading to the classroom, I make my way to the club room. The door slides open. Ooh, she decorated it all fancy, revealing the room inside. So you've come, stranger. I've been expecting you. How's the volume? Are we good? I'm talking softer than usual, so I'm not really sure. I think I probably should talk softer in general. And then, like, I tend to scream all the time. I'm just that type of person. But talking softer is healthier. So, I gotta scream when I mean it. Talk softer otherwise. I think the fancy box is gonna be very useful for that. Because I can have a microphone arm that I adjust instead of having my mic far away from me. I think I'll improve my tracking too. So there's gonna be a lot of upgrades when we have it. How's my voice doing? It still hurts, Jiminy Crockett. But I'm doing my best to work within my means and not overdo it. I've been expecting you. Arcana peers into a crystal ball. How did you know I'd come? That's because you missed me too, right? Arcana comes closer, rising on her tips. I did. I missed you so dearly. I wanted to stream this VN twice a day, every day, and instead I streamed it not at all. I'm feeling a bit cheeky all of a sudden. I stand perfectly still. Arcana struggles for a while, then pouts. Come on. Why won't you do it for me? Okay. I lean forward just slightly, and Arcana wraps her arms around my neck with that sly smile of hers. She's getting very clingy. After a moment, she lets go, only to snuggle back into my arms. It's like a psych let go. When did you get here? Not too long ago. About 10 minutes? I got a bit carried away making lunch today. What did you make? It's a secret. Arcana smiles and steps back. Oh, right. There's a club meeting after school today. And, Amy's in the divination club too. So... That's fine, you can call her. Thanks. I take Arcana's hand as we walk to the classroom. Just as I'm about to step inside, she taps me on the shoulder. Boss? Yeah? Want to spend some time together after the meeting? Where to? I like how instead of saying yes, he's just like, on it. Where? Somewhere where it's just the two of us? And so begins another chapter of our youth. Just the two of us, Arcana and me, neither of which are youths. Amazing! Youth for two! Here, a present for you. You know, I wanted to gift you a button, but it turns out my uniform doesn't have it. That's an oversight. Do you want to check for yourself? Oh, no, that's okay. Oh, God! We're gonna accidentally use the old Privity outfit because I forgot to switch.
Engaging the enemy.
I do wish they had an outfit like randomizer though, because I really like this outfit too. This outfit being so good is why I was hesitant to buy the new one. But in the end, I decided I really like both.
Reload.
We're going back to see the festival now, aren't we? Not a rapture festival, a regular festival.
Hello, Taichi. I need to reopen it so I can switch costumes. Oh, you can't do it here. Okay, hold on. I thought you could. I'm curious about one thing I want to double check. Ah. Never mind. I'm not used to the horizontal. I don't know how this works. The door slides open. Excuse me. Oh, hey, Amy. Amy cautiously opens the door and peeks in, her expression brightening upon seeing the interior. I'm gonna try to get new headphones, too. I don't know if these ones being so damaged from using them so much could be part of why I got ear infection or not. They're not earbuds, but I'm gonna get new over-the-ear ones. I just don't know what to do. I have to wait until I get better and go places and try some on, I guess. I'm really picky. I think also with the soundproof space, I think I might get a speaker for when I'm not streaming to do mixing and stuff. And then just double check it with headphones, like a high quality speaker. Wow, this feels really legit. Come to think of it, this is your first time here, isn't it? Yes. Welcome to my kingdom. May you discover your destiny here. She's getting really into it. Alright, I'm gonna sit here. Oh, thanks. Oh, never mind, I'm telling her to sit here. Now then, stranger. First, place your hand on this crystal ball. You never planned on having a meeting in the first place, did you? She just wanted to give Amy a divination. Hey, just relax. I told you we need to set the mood first. If you say so. Let's run it back. Place your hand on this crystal ball, then... Dang it! You messed up my flow, boss! What did I do? I didn't do anything! Arcana slightly smacks my shoulder. Put your hand here, Amy. Okay. Amy places her hand on the crystal ball. Akana wraps Amy's hand with hers and closes her eyes. Now, what do you see? I don't see anything. That can't be. Slowly focus on your breathing. Now take another good look. Amy looks at me awkwardly. She's like, what am I supposed to see, bro? I mouth to her to play along. I see a classroom. Yeah. A classroom? Then who's inside? Our classmates? She's like making Amy do her own divination. Wow. I see. What are they doing? Well, student things. Huh. So, in conclusion, your future in this school and in life generally are very promising indeed. Brilliant, even. Yay! I feel like I've seen this happen somewhere before. Shh. Akana presses her finger to my lips. Oh. Okay, now that we've properly set the mood, weird question actually. I'm curious what you guys think about this. I can't run a poll because I'm already running a poll, but what do you guys think in terms of voice acting NIKKE streams? Do you prefer me to use one of my models? Or do you guys actually like it better when we use just the Doros, even me? Because then the only movement on screen is the game, so it's a little bit more immersive maybe. But I also know sometimes you guys like looking at, you know, my beautiful face. So I don't know what's better. Akana pulls out a stack of papers titled Divination Club Festival Booth Plan. For models, either is good. Interesting. Let's start the meeting. When did you prepare all this? I stayed up all of last night. True. Alright. Oh, alright then. Allow me to explain. Akana begins explaining the booth proposals she's come up with. But... What do you think? Pretty sweet, right? Doesn't it sound super fun? It does. I guess we didn't hear it though, but to put it simply, are we just giving tarot readings? Precisely! You're going to say that you need help out the maid cafe, right? Yeah. Sorry. But there's only 3 of us in this club. Can't bail on the maid cafe. No, we're the ones who should be apologizing. I thought she also told Privity she wasn't going to do anything for the maid cafe. When did that change? Yeah. We'll be busy running the club's booth, so we won't be able to help much with the maid cafe. Still, Miss Privity is leading things over there. So preparations are going well. More importantly, Amy glances at us. What? Well, you two are dating, aren't you? Oh, she got us. I wonder what gave it away. The fact that she's always wrapping her arms around me and making smoochy noises behind the door, or what? Imagine she caught us that time in bed and she's like, I mean, that's what happened when you guys were lying in bed pretending that I couldn't notice, right? Was it obvious? sensed it when we were all eating together. You two are awfully touchy-feely. Yeah, I mean, besties might kind of like talk in a way that almost can come across like flirting if you don't know, but besties aren't usually all handsy. Wait, was it supposed to be a secret? Not exactly. But it's not something we want to go around advertising either, then we should probably stop advertising it. Amy? Yes? Other girls have got their sights on Boss, don't they? We're a student right now. Yes. Quite a few. That's what happens when you're the only man in school. How did you know that? There's a reason Amy brought this up. Plus, I had this feeling in my gut. Call it female intuition. Arcana taps the desk. Hello, Terrence. Boss? Yes? You like me, right? Yeah. Could you actually say no to this face asking that question? How much? Don't tell me she's gonna pull the will you still love me if I'm a worm shit. After thinking for a moment, I spread my arms wide. This much. This much? I meant... Sorry for laughing. I like you that much too. This is so awkward and embarrassing. Well then, I don't think there's any need to worry. Yeah, I agree. Boss, do you have female intuition? I feel like I have the female intuition of a brick. Bro, I don't pick up anything. I'm stupid. There can literally be people who are like, hey, are you coming to our wedding? And they'll invite me to their wedding. And I'm like, whoa, you were dating. Like, if they don't spell it out for me, I don't know. I might as well be an emotional brick, okay? I don't pick up on anything. Hang on, are you sulking? I'll give you a hug, so don't be mad. It's my first time seeing him like this. Mine too. For the rest of the day, Arcana, under the pretense of comforting me, continually showers me with affection. Cute. Alright, time to finally use teacher for the first time.
This isn't a drill. Get ready.
Oh, baby
Am I moving too
Sanders!
fast?
I really like the jacket for her. Part of me was thinking it'd be really fun to cosplay teacher Privity, but like, I don't want to deal with the really long wig because those ones get tangled so crazy. Are you guys getting excited for 3.5 Annie?
Not a rapture festival, a regular
We were
festival.
speculating on Discord literally as I was live. I should have been live, but we're trying to figure out if this was the other surprise big event in April or if they might be dropping something big soon. Because they said they have a crazy thing cooking for April and then they have the anniversary. But this launched in March, so I don't know if this is the big one or if there's something else they have for us. Only time will tell, I guess. No, not the side story. They said there's something else cooking. They said there's a big event, not the anniversary. That's the only context they gave. A big event, but not the anniversary. And they said that the same day this was announced, I think. or around the same time, but this launched in March.
All clear. I'm glad
There's
this
room in the
battle ended
schedule. No,
safely.
there's room in the schedule for a 2 or a 3 week event. Because they could start the anniversary like early May. The last main story dropped later than anticipated, and sometimes it starts the beginning of May or the end of April. I think it's entirely possible we might get a big one. Hello, Taco Bruno. Nikke 2 wasn't a joke. That would be crazy. A few days later, after school in the divination club room. Okay, let's begin the special training. I'm having a lot of fun voicing Arcana, actually. The really upbeat student Arcana is really fun. Hello, Sisteress. Hang on, what kind of special training? Special training in tarot, of course. Arcana places the tarot deck and a thick book on the table. We can wing most of the other stuff. Oh, actually, I haven't decided if I'm gonna try to play this on Monday or Tuesday. Because it is Easter weekend. I might take Monday off, spend some time with family some more, and use that as more time for my voice to heal up even more before I come back full-time. I have a really big stream on the 9th. The 9th at 8 p.m. EDT is when I'm going to be doing the lucky draw, announcing all the winners from the spring sale. So that's going to be exciting. And I need to make sure I'm in very good health for that. Yeah. We can wing most of the other stuff. If they made an NIKKE spin-off game who should star in it, I want to play as, like, Dorothy. Doro's Revenge. She just decides down with the arc and Eden. It's like a first-person shooter, but you just kill everything that's not you. Just to make the world burn. Or I want to play as Lily Weiss. That would be fun. But with tarot, you need at least some basic knowledge. Hold on. Aren't you the one who'll be doing the readings? Then what will you be doing in the meantime? I mean, I'd be fine having you stand beside me holding my hand. I noticed one weird thing about trying to get my voice back. My neck muscles feel weird if I slouch, but they feel fine if I have good posture. But I keep accidentally slouching. I might literally buy like a neck brace. Try streaming in a neck brace until I can teach myself how to sit really straight. I don't even have the worst posture either. It's just, it needs to be like really good. But I'm sure that'd get boring for you after a while. If Mustang was the protagonist, it would have to be a rhythm game. 100%. LOX did awesome. So you need to learn tarot and do readings together with me. For example, if a couple comes, we can do a reading. Or we can each do a reading. Then they can pick up whichever reading they like. That's definitely not how it works. That just invalidates both of our readings. Come on, it's unique and fun. And lying. Huh? It's certainly unique. Totally. Arcana flips the cards one by one. First, I'll briefly explain the major cards. First, the Fool, also called the Jester. It roughly represents beginnings or possibilities. Its number is 0, so you can see how that connects, right? Everything has to start from 0 trill. The illustration for tarot cards are also rife with symbolism. But I don't think you need to know all that yet, so we can move on. Next up, I watch Arcana as she continues her explanation. She looks really happy with that gentle smile on her face. To be honest, none of what she says is actually sinking in. Instead, I just watch her. She's like, are you even paying attention? He's like, I'm paying attention to your face. Because it's cute. Akana lifts her head. Smiling softly, she rests her chin on her hand and looks at me. What is it? You look like you're enjoying yourself. Of course I am. I'm doing what I love. With someone that I love. That's such a cute sentence! Ah! We skipped the explanation for card number 10 earlier. Akana places down a familiar card. The Wheel of Fortune. That's right! Also simply called Fate. It represents change, turning points, the flow of things, and opportunities. Just think of this card as carrying meanings with similar nuances to those I mentioned. Tell me, what's the common thread between all those things? I don't know, what? The need to make a choice. Ooh, choice is my worst fear. In moments of change, and even at turning points in life, Akana gently spins the card with her fingertips. Whether you're riding along the winds of fate, or when an opportunity comes, everything depends on the choice that you make. That's why I like this card. That's a lot of pressure. I like how she thinks she's saying the most wholesome thing in the world, but she's giving me existential dread! Because I decide my own fate. That does sound a lot like you. Beef or chicken? Oh, obviously chicken. Chicken is superior in every case. Arcana shuffles the deck again and flips over a card. It's the Judgment card. So, what does this Judgment card mean? You're here to learn, so of course I'm going to quiz you. You weren't daydreaming after I gave you such a thorough explanation, were you? I like how my hair just wrapped itself around me for some reason. Judgment will come. Ow! Arcana lightly flicks my forehead. That's right. A judgment will descend on bad students. Now she is the one role-playing teacher. Sorry. Now listen carefully. I want to run a proper tarot shop with you. Okay, I'll pay attention. You promise? I promise. I pinky swear with Arcana and spend the entire day learning tarot card meanings. Cute!
Do just as I taught you.
I'm sorry the internet quality is so bad again today, guys. I really don't know why it keeps being so, like, unstable.
Wait just a moment.
I think I do know. I'm getting too powerful. YouTube doesn't want to pay me all that ad money, so they're like, we gotta nerf, we gotta nerf, we gotta nerf her. We gotta nerf her now! I'm on to them. YouTube, I see what you're doing and I'm not falling for it. It's only a couple minutes until I would usually take my break, but because I'm being extra careful with my voice, I think I'm just gonna take it now. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and then we can continue playing along.
You dare sleep during my class?
When the time comes, leaves will fly with the wind. Will it also take my memories for me? The roots so deep, never touched any light. The light that was
You dare sleep during my class?
When it's cold, all flowers turn to the earth. Even the one that was cherished by all. Learning to let go of what you once loved. And that's when you're ready to move on. Even the dark cloud has its own silver lines. After a storm is when the forest bears life. When those red petals fly in the air, and that's when flowers bloom. The petals fade and they move on. Is it me or my past that will not let me go? My sky spins with me when the next chapter
You dare sleep during my class?
Beatles dance along to the touch of the breeze, waltzing together down the lane from memory. Seasons have changed and now a new melody plays. So now flowers bloom, the petals fade and they move on. Is it me or my past that will not let me go? My sky spins with me when the
You dare sleep during my class?
Let them fly in the air. Say we love the world. My scarlet dance with the day. When the next chapter starts, it will shine
You dare sleep during my class? You dare sleep during my class?
Beneath the moonlit sky, as the rain is passing by, there's a heart to bear. Depths of night entwine your flight, breeze whistles hopes magic light. Let me tell your tale, lonely cat.
You dare sleep during my class?
Mist fades, memories appear, serenade, guiding your night to dreams dear. Raindrops trickle down, echoing your cries, reflecting your eyes, hoping out of all.
You dare sleep during my class?
The night sighs fly, chasing a star, a lullaby, answering wishes far away, lost and cold, the tale of your tender soul unfolds, so lovely, a lonely cat, as the night slowly turns to day. With every step you take, your pals carrying your hope. Those memories you
Sorry for the wait. Warehouse dog isn't doing so great
You
right now.
dare
She's
sleep
not
during my class?
she's not dying or anything, but she has issues sometimes, and right now is like a pretty serious issue. So I just I needed to sit with her for a tiny bit and make sure she's okay. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Let's go. Event 5. Yeah, we're not even halfway. Oh god, I think it's moving. Part 2 seems faster than part 1 though, or am I crazy? Maybe part 2 is faster but has like more paths? I'm not sure. Hello, Ginger Free. We have a couple sippies and then we'll get started. The festival's finally tomorrow! Yeah, it's been crazy busy. During break time, I sit facing Arcana as we talk. That means we don't have many days left here at the school either. Back to a lonely library life, I guess. I wish this could last forever. Oh, the specific route I'm on is really fast? Oh, that would make sense. Well, I chose a good one to finish then. leans over the desk and gives a long stretch. Force. I feel like if we try to finish anything, we might try to clear all the student paths. And then when the game comes back, we can start teacher from scratch. Do you want to skip class today to go hang out? We barely have any classes left and you want me to skip it? I mean, you're never really here anyway. Wait a second! I just noticed. I thought that was just Booba. Despite the strap, I just noticed that her bra has like stars on it. That suits her. It suits her so much. Didn't you just say tomorrow is the festival? I don't think it's... I guess it could be blue lace. We've already finished all the preparations anyway. She has a point though. Why are we here? Come on, please. Arcana, who had been clinging to me, pulls away. And then... our time at school is almost over. There aren't many chances left for us to make memories together. So, even if it's just a little while more, I want more time with you. Isn't it about time you switched up your act? Why? It's still effective. I love how she just admits it's an act. I knew it. I stand up and grab my bag. Thanks, boss. So, where should we go? Let's head to the Ark first. Oh, man. I want to do the karaoke. In that case, I want to check out my tarot shop? We haven't actually been there, have we? Weren't you kicked out? She's like, they won't recognize me like this, don't worry. The place became vacant again, so I moved back in. Makes you wonder why they kicked me out in the first place. Arcana grabs her bag. Let's see. Ah! Arcana suddenly glances around at the other students. We should try to leave quickly. Yeah, before the students see us and realize we're playing hooky, even though they'll definitely know anyway. We sneak out of the school and after a while, arrive at the front of Arcana's tarot shop. Welcome to my kingdom. Wait, no. Since this is the main base of operations, welcome to my empire! The shop isn't very big. The sign says, Whispers of Fate? Yeah! I named it myself! What do you guys think of the name? Could use some more. Got me thinking about another game. Arcana opens the door and goes in. Bet it's cleaner than you expected. I didn't say anything. Did that hit a nerve? No. Arcana goes inside. As soon as she brings out some coffee and lemon tea. Want some snacks? I've got a bunch of different things. Just so you know, they're all really expensive. Really? Why does she have all these super expensive snacks? Yep, I'm aiming for a high-end tarot shop vibe. Customers would trust me more that way. Or they'll think you're fleecing them even more. Like, if you're a tarot reader that makes a lot of money, you could be really good at scamming people. Right. Or you could be really good. I don't think money defines how good you are, though. Arcana sets out various snacks. Alright then. Coffee, lemon tea, and various snacks line the table, along with the tarot deck. But Aren't the seats reversed? The coffee is placed at the tarot reader's seat. No, it's correct. She's making me do it today. My training arc has ended, apparently. You're doing a reading for me. I am? Yep. Consider it a test of all the things that you've learned so far. Okay. I hold the tarot deck, shuffle the cards, and spread them out in one smooth motion. Hello, James Maynard. I gotta try to see the Mario movie. Actually, I should probably not see the Mario movie. I don't think... Well, my ear infection is like not contagious anymore, but I don't know about my throat, so I should probably not go to a movie theater, actually. It's probably still just lingering effects. I don't think I'd be contagious after so long, but I don't think I should risk making people sick. And spread them out in one smooth motion. Whoops. Arcana gently straightens the cards that didn't spread properly. Go on. I'll take my yeah, I'll probably be in movie theaters for a while. Going to drive-in. That would be so cool! I've always wanted to try going to a drive-in. Mainly because I can take my dog. It's okay to make mistakes. Thanks. Then, is there anything worrying you right now? Not really, no. Yeah, this is definitely flirting. She's gonna be like, well, there's one thing bothering me. I don't think he notices me and it makes me so sad. Full of her crap. Drive-ins are actually fun. Lay down a blanket and just chill with everyone. That sounds so nice! Imagine going with like a truck or something if you can sit in the back too. Then is there anything on your mind at all? Or would you like to know more about your future? Nope. I'm pretty happy right now. Hang on. I can't continue if you keep answering like that. You'll be surprised how many customers are like this. She's like, you gotta find a way to make it interesting. Then what should I do? I don't feel like I've had sufficient training for this job personally. What? Arcana smiles gently and reshuffles the cards. Oh. Is that so? Well then, I can still ascertain a few things. Arcana looks into my eyes and flips the cards one by one. The pain you carry. Your worries. And your future. Arcana points to the 3 flipped cards. Is that it? Far from it. I just threw something out there. Now you have to make up an explanation based on the cards. So she just nudged me a little bit in the right direction, kind of like Tarot does in the first place. That's kind of cute. Go on. Now you want me to take over? I can't come up with anything right now. So, yeah? What the? Oh god, they want the shop back! Huh? I think it's closed.
Jeez, is this place ever open? Did they shut down?
Wait, it's the perfect chance to give the couple the reading like she wanted. Maybe. I was really looking forward to reading too.
Let's go get it done somewhere else. There are plenty of other fortune-telling shops.
But this place is supposed to be really accurate. It even predicted that you and I would end up going out.
He's like, wait, what is... So that's where you got the idea to come on that strong. Oh my god, what did it tell her to do? Arcana! Don't take lessons from Label!
Hey, I was right in the end, wasn't I? Soon after, the voices of the two customers fades off into the distance. Good thing I locked the door. Yeah. Anyway, you heard that, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Heard what? How accurate I am. Hello, son. I'm pretty sure I know exactly who those two are. 99% of the people who come into me for a reading end up becoming regulars. She must be swimming in business then. Arcana glances at the 3 cards lying face up on the table. Then reshuffles the deck. Okay, let's try again. This time, I won't act like a difficult customer. I knew you were giving me a hard time on purpose. Yeah, things get awkward when they act like that. But you have to be prepared for the worst of the worst or you're not going to handle the festival. So for a while, no, just for a short moment, we practice tarot. The rest of the time, we just lounge side by side on a long sofa and chat. Oh, right. I nearly forgot. Arcana goes back into the shop. Then comes out holding some paper and a pen. What are you doing? I'm writing a notice about our booth at the festival. I'd feel bad if customers came all the way here for nothing, like those two earlier. Plus, some promotion never hurts, right? Speaking of, I should post it on my socials too. I mean, to be fair, if she's running a tarot shop at the festival as like a super famous tarot card reader, that makes a lot of sense. Arcana sticks a sheet of paper on the door that reads Whispers of Fate booth at an MMR Vocational School Festival. See you there! You think that'll really work? Of course! Everyone who sees this will come! The shop's been closed for a while now because of school. Okay. All done! I didn't expect this, but I'm glad we came. We head back to the dorm, chatting about what's in store for tomorrow's festival. Cute! Now, let's see where it goes.
These guys are done for.
Listen to Label and become a girl fail. I feel like no one, under any circumstances, should probably ever listen to Label. Even if it's amusing. It's probably a bad idea.
We're going back to see the festival now, aren't we? Not a rapture festival, a regular festival.
LOL, Xigara. At least we'll get halfway done. That's something. Tomorrow we'll try to make more progress. After that, I'll play it by ear if I do Monday or if I do Tuesday. Hello, would you like some refreshments? We'll be putting on a performance in the auditorium at 2 o'clock. Please drop by if you're interested. The day of the festival has arrived. The school gates, usually tightly closed, are wide open. Not even her book recommendations. I feel like especially her book recommendations. And Boss, I'm so nervous. You are? Aren't you? We did everything we could to prepare. Still, what if hardly anyone shows up? Even worse, what if lots of people come and they're all disappointed? What if people all say, "What is this? Or how is that considered tarot? I take Arcana's hand. Was it that obvious that I wanted to hold your hand? Always. She's been fishing perfection this entire event. I knew what she wanted, bro. I figured as much. You're not usually the type to get this nervous. What? Of course I get nervous sometimes. Like when we ran into D and K. Okay, to be fair, anyone would be scared running into D and K if you're the reason they're there. That's a bit different, don't you think? It's similar enough. It's absolutely not similar. Feeling less nervous now? Yeah, thanks to you. And besides, even if not many people show up, and even if the reactions aren't great, that's okay. She knows we did our best. Arcana turns to me and smiles brightly. The important thing is that the two of us all worked really hard on it. And that's what being young is all about. Absolutely. That's a really nice way of putting it. I love how much this event just digs into the hello fellow youths. I feel like the commander is actually young though. He's not that old. Arcana though. She can pass for a youth, so it's fine. I read it in a book a few days ago. Come on, let's go! Arcana strides ahead. Wow, there's so many fun-looking booths! I wish we had some time to look around. I don't think that would work out. There's no one to cover our booth if we leave. Why don't we take turns going for a quick look around? Then that defeats the entire purpose! Joking around with Arcana, we head toward the Divination Club. Huh? On the way to the Divination Club, I see a line of people at the end of the hallway. What's going on? They're all waiting for us. Isn't that where our club meets? It certainly looks like it. No way! Arcana speaks to the person at the very back of the line. Excuse me, are you waiting for a tarot reading? Oh, yes! Hold on, are you? That's right! Just a moment, we'll open right away! Man, they were here early. They were waiting for us. I don't know if that would be exciting or terrifying. Boss, this is huge! Why are there so many people here? We haven't even opened yet. I told you I'm famous for being accurate. Good thing I promoted our booth. But that doesn't explain... Do you really not believe me at all? I'm telling you, I'm super accurate with my readings. No, it's just the way you usually are. And the fact that you got kicked out for not paying your rent. You know, it instills a certain level of doubt. There were extenuating circumstances behind the rent thing. Anyway, Arcana takes my hand. Everything worked out, didn't it? Yeah, I'll do my best too. Good. Excuse us, coming through. Arcana pushes to the front of the line and opens the door in the club room. Thanks for waiting so long. The Whispers of Fate booth at the MMR Vocational School branch is now officially open. Yippee! Let's see how it goes. Were we supposed to make the festival a success, though? I don't really know how running a single booth is gonna help with that. Although I guess Perlai was here too, and she's also running a booth.
Am I moving moving too fast?
But we're all trying to contribute in our own ways.
Activating reloading mechanism. I need a brief rest.
I just feel like it would have made more sense to help more with other behind-the-scenes things rather than put all our effort into a booth run by 2 people.
Class is dismissed. Good job, everyone.
Dunno.
Do just as I taught you.
I really like Privity's paw print care clip. It looks like something that Biscuit would wear though. I don't really know why Privity has a paw print. I like
Be
it.
with you soon.
Maybe from the cat maid? Like a reference to that? I wonder.
Woo! Since we won, can I take a few souvenirs as a reward?
Oh, it is the same one from the maid outfit. Okay. That does make sense then. I never noticed it over all the maid accessories. On the first day of the festival, the Divination Club booth is absolutely packed. Alice will be loco? As for the second day... We still have to go up one more floor, right? Yeah. Wow. Customers are lined up all the way down the stairs to the lower floor. Oh my god, we're too much of a success. We're gonna be disrupting all the other clubs. This is a bit much. Is this a prank? Let's just get to the booth. Unsurprisingly, the snaking line was for our Divination Club booth. We usually make our way to the front to open it. Welcome! Please place your hand on the crystal ball. Then... excuse me. But I'd rather have this handsome man do my fortune. Right in front of her, you're gonna say that? That's crazy. What? What? Is everyone here for me? Not the fortunes? That's gonna hurt our pride, though. We can choose, can't we? Well, yes, but... I exchanged glances with Arcana. Okay, I'll do the reading. I spread out the tarot cards. First, is there anything that's concerning you? I'm in love with someone who doesn't love me. The customer gives me a coy smile. Oh no! I know what she's doing. We haven't known each other for long. I don't know his age or even his name. But I can feel that we're meant to be. The woman places her hand over mine. Oh, God. I see. I'm gonna pull my hand away because that's all I'm allowed to do. Imagine the bad ending for this one, man. I gotta get that. I need to see how cursed it'll be. Just being like, oh, really now? Right in front of Arcana. That would be so evil. I want to know if things could work out between him and me. Would that be okay? Oh, could you draw 3 cards first? You can pick them for me. Wow, she's not cooperating. This is a whole other type of bad customer. I glance at Arcana. She doesn't look happy, but she nods. The lover is reversed. Oh no. The hanged man. The devil. Oh. As a totally non-professional who doesn't remember what any of the cards mean, my analysis of this reading is that the lover is inversed, which means obviously things are a bit shaky, you know. It's not actually a lover yet. It's someone you want as a lover. But then the hanged man means that if you pursue it, it's only going to lead to death. Death of the love, which is sadness for everyone involved. And the devil's involvement means it's just doomed. The devil decided this was not meant to be, no matter how much I might wish for it to be. I'm so sorry, lady, I cannot do this. For some reason, Arcana seems to be in a better mood. I should start by saying tarot interpretations can vary wildly depending on the reader's mindset. So no matter what interpretation we reach, don't get too hung up on it. It's okay. I want to hear your interpretation. Very well. Wow. First, the lover's card reversed is... Never doing tarot again! Pleasure doing business with you. Wow, Arcana. I don't think she liked the fortune. That was a wonderful reading, boss. No, it wasn't. We drove away a customer. To sum it up, you were basically putting on a one-man show, right? I tried to phrase it as gently as possible. Arcana smiles more brightly and pats my shoulder. Shall we keep going then? There are still plenty of customers waiting. Yeah, I'm ready. Very soon, we start to realize why there are so many customers. I bet we're having a lot of repeats of the first customer. I want him to do mine. No. That means they're not actually here for the tarot. That's gonna break Arcana's heart. Sorry. But can I have mine done by him? That's so sad. I want the guy to do it. Have a nice day. Can I say something? What? That I'm popular? I know, I just can't help it. Go ahead. Let's not open the booth tomorrow. Huh? Okay. Good boy. When we return to the dorm together that day, Arcana returns to her usual self. No. No matter how you look at it, that's not her usual self at all. She's depressed! We just like ruined her dream, man.
Proceeding
She wanted to do it with us together because she cares so much about it, but no one cares about the tarot. They're just there for me. My heart would be broken too. That's like, imagine if I was like, for the best equivalent, that's like, I don't know. Imagine I was collabing with a guy and then all the viewers that came in were like, hey, can you bring him back? Hey, can you bring him back? Hey, can you bring him back every day? Like and then they're just like, hey, no offense, but like, wait, no, that wouldn't be the equivalent because I forgot they're a couple. So I guess that wouldn't be the equivalent. Okay, imagine it was Emmerich. Imagine I did a collab with Emmerich. And everyone came in and they're just like, hey, can you bring him back? Like, can you like leave? I just want Emmerich. Like, what are you doing here? Like, can you bring Emmerich back? Like, can he talk actually? And can you like shut up? I would be so sad. Man, that would hurt. I can't even imagine. Okay, let's keep going. So do a custom crossover featuring Cuphead and Goddess of Victory, I feel like. That'll be a strange combination. I did buy a TTM! Thank you for the gacha funds! I'd be like if a raider stole all the viewers? Not really. The key equivalent here and why I can't really come up with an equivalent is because it has to be a couple. She's not upset that they don't want her. She's especially upset because the person she loves, they want. So it's like a double-edged sword. One, all these people are going after the person she loves. Two, no one's there for her and her dream. There's not really an equivalent for that. That's why Emmerich's like the closest I got here. I'm sorry. I've been cursed with a classic case of why are anime people so much hotter than real life. Since a lot of you guys are here, I'm sure at least some of you can relate.
Initiating engagement sequence.
Okay, let's go. What's the point of the ears? The Ellison ears are pretty great.
Since we won, can I take a few souvenirs as a reward?
Anime characters are just always so hot, like all of them. It's not fair. Hello, Thomas, coming up. On the last day of the festival, Arcana and I close up our booth as promised and wander through the festival together. But all you can think of is a Obake meet and greet where everyone... That would be a good equivalent, I think, because their dream is to do it together, but then everyone only wants to talk to one of them. That would hurt so bad, man. Genuinely. Hello! Come get a sweet drink! Oh! Excuse me! Over here! Thanks for the drink. It's like simultaneously trying to take him away from her and pitting them against each other. It's just cruel. Oh, a haunted house. At least if we're not working this day, we can actually explore, which is nice. I really want to try it. It looks really fun. You're not scared of ghosts, are you? You would talk to both even though you have a preference for one? That's the thing. I feel like, in general, with like duos or groups or units, there's always going to be one that people tend to like better. The thing is, it's just important for people to keep that part to themselves, you know? And even then, without the cohesive unit, it's not the same. Of course not. Wait. The people in the haunted houses aren't even real ghosts to begin with. Hello, Tara. Right? That would be kind of scary if they were. I mean, it is the Ark. Then again, as long as I stick close to you. I'm sorry, we've had a few too many accidents with pairs. So now only groups of 3 or more are allowed. Oh, let's go grab Privity! Oh, well, I guess that's that. Or we can grab Amy. We need a third wheel. Any volunteers? Any volunteers in chat? I need a third wheel! Who wants the third wheel? Me and Arcana! I need one. I feel a presence nearby. Hmm? Oh, look at the Lord! Women who had been waiting quietly move over and settle near us. Oh. Unfortunately, I can't do that because I know you guys are just gonna try to steal Arcana. It's gonna be the reverse of earlier. You guys will just be the third wheel, but instead of being a wheel, you're gonna try to steal my woman, so you're not allowed. We decide to give up on the haunted house, but similar situations keep happening everywhere we go. Sorry about this, Arcana. You've got nothing to apologize for, boss. Such is the burden of having a super handsome boyfriend. Having said that, yesterday and today have been kind of strange. This feels really like a prank. What is it? I turn around to where Arcana's looking. Amy and the other Class P students are laughing together as they enjoy the festival. Oh, I think she's thinking about how she'll miss them and stuff. Because they'll get to continue on with their student life without her. That's so sad! I'm hungry. Let's go get some snacks. You're paying, okay? Arcana. Yes? Wanna go somewhere that we can be alone? Is there even a place like that? You can go back to your room. We know Amy's not there right now, so... What about our club room? We can lock the door. We weren't planning on opening the booth today anyway. Okay. I'll head there first. Look over there. Arcana points at the shaved ice stand with a long line. Can you buy me one? You don't want to wait together? I do. But I didn't even notice it was the Terminus ticket music. There's something I have to prepare. What is it? It's a secret. Let me know when you're done. It won't take that long. Arcana stands up on her toes and whispers, I just need to change clothes. Into what? That's her last day of being a student. Wouldn't she want to, like, wear this?
I'm so sick of this. Activating reloading mechanism.
I wonder how Perverty's maid cap is going.
Wait just
I wonder if she's supervising it or if they have a teacher as a maid. Oh my god, that'll be crazy. Imagine going to a school festival and one of the teachers is a maid.
A regular festival.
I feel like that'll be a teacher that really loves their students. Oh yeah, I forgot there was 15. Dang, I was like, we might actually finish it today. Now I'm not really so sure. I want to grind my materials. Yeah, true, a teacher's a cat girl maid at that. I hadn't even realized that part. After waiting about 20 minutes, I buy shaved ice and arrive in front of the club room, but I never got a message from Arcana. Is it okay to go in? After hesitating for a while, I'm about to open the door when a message arrives. We're definitely not gonna have the time to 100% it, Tara, unfortunately. Me being sick definitely cost us that. Can I tell you something, boss? Of course. I feel like I may have maybe said too much just now. I never actually read her message. Oh, she's not taking tarot for a while. Understandable. Can we pretend I didn't say anything? Sorry, no can do. What's going on? This can't be happening. I'm doomed. This is all making me even more excited. What is she doing? Don't even start with that. That'll only make things worse. Ugh. Boss? Oh no. What did she prepare? Give me an hour. Actually, wait. Maybe it will work. Just a moment. I hear a rustling sound from behind the door. Take your time. No! The shaved ice is melting! True. Now, along with the rustling, I also hear a loud crashing sound. Oh no. You okay in there? Yeah. Almost done. Really. Okay. By the time Arcana sends another message, the shaved ice is already turning into slush. Okay. It's done. You can come in. Oh, wait. I hear movement and the click of a switch. I turned off the lights. What is she doing? Come in and turn them on. This is sounding very suspicious. I'm coming in. Arcana? Yes? Can I turn on the lights? Yeah. Oh my god. I have seen this, unfortunately, as a spoiler. I saw a lot of it, because it's impossible to dodge where it's so much. But I didn't know the context. That's not what I thought would have been coming right now. Not in the classroom, of all places. I guess she wants to role-play marriage. She's like, well, yeah, breaking the fourth wall. You know it's like a dating sim, right? You know how every dating sim ends? She's like, we're running out of time. We're in the last few chapters. We have to get married, bro. Cute. Yeah, actual wife alert indeed. Is that a cactus? I think it's probably a flower, but it looks like a cactus. Cute.
Come on. Say something.
Say something. Okay. Something. I think she'd actually kill me. Well, you see?
It's just that I've had a lot on my mind lately.
What was going through your head to actually wear a wedding dress? This is a wedding dress, right?
Yes.
I imagine the veil is just like her shawl, but she put it on her head. I know it's not, but it'd be funny. That looks like a veil. Are you dropping some hints, Arcana? And you're holding a bouquet or something? Yeah, a succulent. My guess is maybe she didn't have the flowers and the succulent was like why she was freaking out. It was the closest she could find.
The thing is, I was actually gonna...
Arcana glances toward one side of the desk. Where a very familiar outfit rests. Is that a bunny girl outfit? Was she gonna do a bunny girl and got cowardly and changed her mind?
Yeah. Other girls have been all over you the past few days, and, well, it was kind of getting to me.
I feel like, what do you guys think? Bunny or wife suits are kind of better. Personally, I think wife.
So, I thought if I did something like this, you wouldn't be thinking about anyone else.
What do you guys think? Is it working? Is it working? Are we thinking of anyone else right now, or is it working? Akana picks up the bunny girl outfit. Hello, Sven. To be fair, both would be good. Why not bride bunny? Seriously, this thing is ridiculously small.
I kinda bought it on a whim, and it was way too small. So I went with this instead.
It's cute. And you went with a wedding dress? Why did she conveniently have both? Why did she have a wedding dress?
I didn't really have a choice. I was gonna tell you to wait a bit while I looked for something else. But if I took too long, we'd miss the fireworks, so...
And you know,
just grabbed
ice would
whatever
be a
I
drink.
could find in the club room.
Oh, it must be from like a drama club or something. Oh wait, you're right. It looks like it might be the commander's shirt. Yeah, it might be the commander's shirt and her shawl because you can see the buttons. You can see the buttons and the collar. Akana can't meet my gaze and looks at the floor. I've never seen you so fidgety. That is like the absolute peak wedding dress. Imagine your wife wears a wedding dress, but it's like a boyfriend shirt. Like literally a wedding dress made of your shirt. Oh my god. I know it wouldn't be the fanciest thing ever, but I feel like it'd be peak in a whole new way that I didn't know existed until now. Also, Riki, thank you so much for the raid. I was lurking a little bit while you were drawing. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome in, raiders. For anyone who just came in, if I sound a bit weird, I have a throat and double ear infection. I'm struggling a bit to talk still. So we're capping at 3 hours. I don't know if we're gonna finish story 2, but we're doing what I can. Welcome in. I like to voice all the unvoiced stuff in NIKKE, and I want to come back to this one when it's in the archive later on. I've never seen you so fidgety. Did the other girls bother you today?
Yeah. Yesterday and the day before, too.
Why not just be honest if they're bothering you that much?
Honestly, I've always thought of myself as this super cool, effortlessly chic woman. And wouldn't care about things like that. But maybe I'm not as unbothered as I thought.
I see.
But turns out it didn't go the way I expected. I get way too worked up whenever another girl even talks to you. Was it yesterday? I nearly lost it when that customer grabbed your hand.
To be very fair, that was extremely excessive on the customer's part. You seemed kind of down.
It's not just that I'm in a bad mood, you know. Do you know how hard it is to be good all day?
Right.
Anyway, that's just how I am. I don't know, I guess I just...
Mia, thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Hold on. Thank you so much for the raid for everyone who just came in. I am a bit sick. Just a heads up if I sound kind of weird. I am definitely like half dead, but I wanted to do our best to work on clearing this. We might play a bit more of it tomorrow after my new outfit debut. I forgot to put the trailer this stream. I'll show it at the end. But I am going to raid the waiting room for that at the end today because I want to make sure that people have an easier time finding it. But I have a new outfit debuting tomorrow. It is my first full body 2D outfit that I didn't make myself since I think my queen outfit. I don't know if the Halloween one came after that or not, but it's been a long time. It's not like a full new model, it's more like an edit, but like with entirely new clothes drawn for it and a new hairstyle, but it's the same one, but with like a nice new outfit as an upgrade, so I don't know what to call it. It's like a 3.0 debut, 2.5 debut, but I'm excited. Yeah. Oh my god, chapter 6. Is that what you were doing? Chapter 6? Isolde, my beloved. Isolde, my beloved. Oh no. You're caught up with me if that's the case. I need to do chapter 7, but it's so long that I keep being too intimidated to make time for it. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great stream. Welcome in. It's wife time, as you can tell. We are playing the NIKKE visual novel, and it is wife time.
I always act on impulse.
It was an amazing time. Isolde and Kakanya, I love them. I love them so much. I would die for them. I love them. Isolde, she's so peak. That was my favorite section of the main story yet. I also haven't done more, but I heard it gets even crazier, so I'm excited.
And it never turns out well.
A lot of people say 7's one of the best in the whole game, so I hope you enjoy! So this is the second time.
What?
That went really well, didn't it? Just like when you first gave me your card. I'm really happy right now.
Go on.
Cute! You're pretty.
Keep going.
You look amazing in this. This is such a wholesome way to turn her mood around.
Don't stop.
Let's get married. She's like, convenient. I'm in a dress right now.
Okay.
I'm already married to Sakura, though. That's a little awkward. That's fine. It's role play. We'll break it to her tomorrow. Arcana places a sheet of paper titled Marriage Registration Form on the desk. Oh my god, she had that ready. That's a little too convenient, Arcana. Why did you have that ready?
Didn't you say we should get married?
You were baiting me into saying that, bro.
I'm in a wedding dress right now, and your school uniform basically counts as formal wear.
She baited me. Oh my god, she baited me into a wedding. She's good. Arcana points to the signature line. Hers is already filled out, I bet.
All you have to do is sign here.
Wow, she is aggressive. The dejected look she had just a second ago is gone. Right now, she's beaming at me. You weren't acting that whole time, were you?
What do you think?
Definitely. Acting with a small hint of real. Imagine all the people hitting on me were like paid actors that she hired just to set up this whole thing? Arcana picks up the marriage registration form and folds it in half.
Well, even if it's just a joke, hearing you say you want to marry me is more than enough. I'm totally back to my usual self now.
Wow. That was an unrealistically quick recovery period. Something about this feels weird. Privity would never emotionally manipulate you. I feel like she's emotionally manipulating herself. She's just in constant emotional turmoil.
Really?
We got played, but we're not complaining. Arcana raises a hand.
I, Arcana, take you to be my husband.
What if the joke is that we actually played her into playing us the whole time and this is all according to plan? Just saying.
To have and to hold from this day forward. For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness or in health.
There's technically no witness right now though, so this is not legal.
To love and to cherish, till death do us part. There, feel better now?
I feel scammed. Said affectionately.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Arcana comes over and hugs me.
If you ever cheat on me, you'll be in serious trouble. Got it?
Time to go back and cheat on her with privity in every other ending. I won't cheat her.
True
It's
that.
fiction, so it's fine.
I'm just having a bit of fun on my own anyway.
It's not real. It doesn't matter. I'm not terrible. For real though, no endorsing cheating.
Go wait outside for a sec. I'll be out once I've changed.
Okay. Hello, Plasma Banana. The door slides closed. A little later, Arcana comes out with a new change of clothes. From the small shopping bag in her hand, bunny ears peek out slightly. Are you disappointed? A little bit. I'll show you some other time. Really? A promise? That's a promise? Sure. If I feel like it. Dang it. Arcana grabs my hand and starts walking. Let's go. We should be able to check out one or two more places before the fireworks. Okay. My gaze subconsciously drifts towards the shopping bag. I'm not disappointed. Yeah, not at all. It's not like I wanted to see the bunny suit or anything. It's not like we wanted to see it, right, employees? We're perfectly satisfied with this, right? I'm actually kind of surprised the wedding dress is like in the middle of the scene. I thought it was gonna be one of the endings, but we still have a while to go, it looks like.
Was it like this?
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Okay. Let's keep going.
This isn't a drill. Get ready.
Bum, 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 bum. At least some of them are fast enough that there's no scene, just fights. I think there's a chance we can finish story 2 today, and then I can grind it at least.
This battle's finished.
To finish the hard mode ending, do you have to finish everything else? Out of curiosity? Do you have to 100% it? Arcana and I walk out into the courtyard. Yes, damn it! No? I'm getting mixed only the hidden. The hidden ending should be archived when it's added back though, so we can come back and try to do it then. Ella Di Money Bro and Mosenoda? Unfortunately, because I was sick, I really don't see myself 100%ing it as much as I'd love to. Unless we do some no voice streams, but even then we're very short on time. Arcana and I walk out into the courtyard. We look around a few more places, but nothing is particularly memorable. I'm gonna make a wild guess on the hidden ending. Don't tell me, of course, but hidden ending in a dating sim, I'm calling harem ending. I'm probably wrong, but don't tell me either way. After all, what are you thinking about? What? It is too long to be an event. They could have... I'm not even kidding when I say this. They could have sold this. They could have sold this as a standalone console visual novel. Like, they genuinely could have made money off of this. If they sell this as a physical spin-off as merch, I would buy it. You know what? Hell, I'm writing that down in case somehow I can contact them, and probably not, but... I made a note in case. Crazy idea. What should I call you? Honey? Or baby? I don't know why. I know those are like such common pet names, but I feel like if anyone called me either of those, I would like self-combust. Not in a good way. I just like, no matter what, I don't know. Those words feel weird to me. I would just like combust into just dead. Not like dead from being flushed or embarrassed. Dead from like, bleh. What is that? Hello, Kristen Kid. Do either of you guys like being called those things? I'm just curious. I don't get the appeal, but like no shame to people who do. Stop teasing me. At that moment, the school PA system turns on.
Attention! We have a brief announcement. The final event of this festival, a fireworks display, will begin shortly.
I feel like from an old lady, I don't mind being called those things. Yeah, it's just like the sassy old lady bestie vibes. That's always fun.
Those who are interested may gather at the athletic field. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, looks like the fireworks are about to begin. After hearing the announcement, people start heading toward the athletic field. Should we find a spot too? Arcana grabs my hand and stops. Is something wrong? Instead of the athletic field, wanna watch it from somewhere else? What does she have planned? Where would that be? You know, a place where we can be alone? Like the club room? Yeah. But we were just there. Why do you make me walk all this way to go back? Arcana, that is too much walking. That's only because that whole bunny girl thing was a bit last minute. So the timing kind of got messed up. You see, I told you I mess things up when I rush. You didn't mess anything up. Let's go. Are you really okay with that? You probably won't be able to see the fireworks that well from the club room. But you'll be there. Okay. Cute! Why do we need to see the fireworks when we can stare at those eyes? Aren't those fireworks enough? It explodes between us when looking into those beautiful shinies.
That is what I've learned.
Alright. Exactly, we can make our own fireworks in the cam lab, proceed to blow up the school.
Here's as a reward.
Oopsies! It was an accident, I swear.
Engaging the enemy.
Ooh, I think we will finish story 2 today. Maybe we can even blast through the hard mode ending. It might mean I have to delay the member stream very slightly to make sure I have enough time to eat first and take my meds, but That
Am I
way...
moving too fast?
You know what? Worst case scenario, if I'm too sick to come back to this, we finish the whole ending.
All clear. I'm glad this battle ended safely.
If I go back to clear everything, do you guys want me to start with 100%ing story 1 or story 2? Which one is more fun? The doors... I hope that if they do archive it, the progress carries over, so we don't have to redo everything. The door slid open with a rattling clatter. As we enter the club room... The firework display is almost over.
Here, take this.
Arcana hands me something that looks like a small stick. Maybe what we can try to do... I can't make any promises, but I can maybe fit 1, 2, or 3 depending more streams of this. Maybe we can try to 100% the student stuff. I can't promise though. And then when it's in the archive, we can start over and just do the teacher. What's this?
Sparklers. They're small. But if you light them, sparks will shoot out for a while.
You're sure it's okay to light these indoors? Hello, Necro. Aren't there fire codes or something?
Oh, it's all good. As long as we don't get caught.
Anything's good as long as you don't get caught, spoken like a true criminal.
Look, I even brought a bucket of water.
It's off to the rehabilitation center with Arcana. A short while later, the sparklers hiss and sparkle as we sit side by side, watching them burn. In the distance, the festival hums on, a faint echo of laughter and music.
Hey,
Story 1 is kind of when you still can swap. Does that mean it'll be good to go back to story 1 and clear the student stuff there and then do the student stuff in story 2? Yeah?
it's really over, isn't it?
Oh, you can hear the heartbreak in her voice. Guess so. I can't
How
do
was
the
it?
remaining routes because for the teacher side, I don't have part 1. So we can like maybe do one stream trying to knock out the default ending for like student privity, and then a couple streams if there's time going back and trying to get all the other details that we missed. Maybe? I lift my head and meet Arcana's gaze. In the blue of her eyes, I see red light flickering. Had a really great time. And that's thanks to you, Arcana. Arcana leans into me. Is there anything you wish had been different? You barely got to hang out with your other friends.
I told you already. It's a bit disappointing, sure, but that doesn't mean I wasn't happy.
You gotta do what you gotta do when you have limited time. Arcana's gaze snaps to the window. I see Class P streaming out of the school, with Privity at the front.
Looks like they're going to some kind of after party.
Cute. We can have our own after party in the club room. You wanna go with them? It's our last chance to spend time with the class. You can hang out with me literally like tomorrow.
No, I'd rather stay here with you.
Arcana draws the curtain shut and leans against my shoulder again.
So, what happens to us?
Don't most classrooms have security cameras in the classrooms? That makes this a little awkward. I guess people just either didn't notice it or never say anything because I'm the legendary, well not legendary, I'm the new legendary commander, so what can they do?
After the festival. When we
Sorry,
go back
Arcana,
to
you
being
were
NIKKE
festival-only
and
wife.
commander.
imagine. That would be so mean. Not sure.
Do you mind if I still pretend like we're in school together?
I don't know if we need all the other NIKKEs teasing us for our schoolgirl roleplay, I'm gonna be honest.
Other than you being my commander?
I guess this is her new canon form then. So that's what's bothering you. Yeah, isn't this a military school? Romance school for Arcana.
Yeah.
I guess if it's a military school, they may not care so much if everyone's an adult anyway. That would make sense if no one said anything. The one monitoring the security cameras is Label. Label just gets out the popcorn and is like, come on, Arcana, you can do it. She's just sitting there waiting. Arcana glances at the window. The curtains are drawn.
I'm not really sure how to say this. Spending time, just the two of us, even being a couple, makes me so incredibly happy. But
Label
there
just
are
self-inserting
other things I
herself
wanted to do.
into Arcana. She would. She'd watch Arcana and be like, that's me in my imagination.
And now, I guess I'll never get the chance.
No. We'll get another chance. Someday. I'll figure out a way. Somehow.
Promise?
Yeah, I promise. I hook my pinky with Arcanas. We've done this so many times. But this time, it's not like the others.
You better keep your promise, okay?
I have a feeling I won't be able to keep this promise. Oh, it hurts! That was the most painful line to end on! What the hell, bro? Normal ending 3. Ooh, got the key of darkness. We can go back and make bad things happen. But not right now. Right now we have to beat hard mode so I can grind the good materials. I now know fully well what sort of outcome my choice will bring. But how can I not see it through? Even if it means the story ends prematurely, exactly, you have to experience the bad ending at least once. Broken promise. Aren't promises so silly? They're entirely based on just trusting the other person. Trust, that's crazy. Here, this is proof of our promise. If we ever get a chance to make good on it, you can give it back to me. Got it? Oh, Leon? Okay. Oh, right, raptors. Yeah, that's crazy.
Good job, everyone.
We just, like, forgot about the raptors. And you know, good romance can distract you. Alright, let's blast through hard mode. Shit. Hold on. This is fine. I gave a lot of stuff to grind with this time. Who the hell is Rappy? I don't know. It sounds vaguely familiar. I feel like I've forgotten something. Good question, RTT. Good question.
Leave the battle to me.
The student route is the most straightforward in part 2 for Arcana and Privity, but we need the true end stuff from part 1. Oh, okay. So basically I should go back to part 1 anyway, before I do any more. So go back to part 1, clear all the true ends for part 1 stuff and everything student part 1. And then after that we can try to get Privity's part 2 ending. And then we can try to clear bonus part 2 stuff if there's time. If that makes the most sense, maybe?
Initiating engagement sequence.
I'm still impressed we got through all of story 1 in one go, but
Am I moving
you
too
guys
fast?
did said I chose the fastest one, so that would probably be why.
Activating reloading mechanism.
Privity Student is your favorite ending? It's so peak? Interesting. Part 2 is quite a bit shorter overall, yeah. I mean, that gives me hope we can finish it.
Regular festival.
The main thing I'll be getting through part 1. I don't
Enemy
think we're
aircraft
going to
confirmed.
100% still because I can't do the teacher stuff. I don't have time. But as soon as it's archived, I really want to go back and do the teacher stuff. It'll be like a second game. Because it'll be entirely different.
We're going back to see the festival now, aren't we? Not a
But if we
rapture
clear all the
festival, a
student
regular
side, I feel like I
festival.
beat it in one way at least. I'm assuming the plot is very
Do just
different
as I
as student because everything in both of them here revolved around my position as a student. So the entire story's got to be different on the flip side.
Let me run some
The
calculations.
student privity and student arcana have like some similarities, but the teacher ones have got to be different.
Class is dismissed. Good job, everyone.
I wonder if they'll give us an annual dating sim if it was popular. Although I kind of feel like it wasn't popular. It was really long and I saw a lot of complaints about it. So for the people who don't want to read and don't want to 100% it, I can understand being kind of upset. My only complaint is it really should not have been locked to this time period.
Here's what I've learned.
I think it was like
Was it like
a short sight on the players. It's not fair.
reloading mechanism?
Like, there's nothing wrong with a long event. I like a long event. But you need to give sufficient time for people to enjoy it as at a leisurely pace. If people can only complete it by feeling like they're rushing everything, people aren't getting the best experience out of it.
Souvenirs as a reward.
Because a lot of people, especially the whales for games, are going to have a life. They're going to have a lot of stuff they do outside of it. Like, they have to make that money and stuff, right? So you can't just 100% your time into it for a lot of people. And that's the type of people you don't want to tick off as a player base. Yeah, I really needed at least another week. Like 2 weeks per part, and then a week for
All
hard
clear.
mode, maybe.
I'm glad this
Maybe
battle
that would have been
ended
fair.
safely.
You've been enjoying watching people play through the bad endings? I want to go through and collect bad endings. Maybe tomorrow we can make some bad ending progress. Try to get every bad ending in part 1. Also every good ending, but the bad endings is what's important.
Let me run some calculations.
Bad endings are my favorite in any game. It's always fun to just see how bad it can get.
This battle's finished. Moving on.
How do you guys feel after the event? Do you hope they do it again next year?
Let me show you how it's done.
Do you hope they make the visual novel a recurring thing?
I need a brief rest.
The thing is, with NIKKE
I
versus
moving
a
too
lot of
fast?
other gacha games, they're making a lot of money. Some of this money probably goes into Stellar Blade. But the other thing is, compared to like other games that need 3D and like all the fancy resources, NIKKE probably doesn't actually cost that much in comparison to make.
We're going back to see the festival now, aren't we?
So they're able to put more money into making us a lot of nice treats instead of the bare minimum.
All passengers, we're experiencing turbulence.
And that's awesome. Because it does well, they can give us so much.
I'll be with you soon.
You love more interactive stories like this? Yeah! They don't have to be dating focused. I want a murder mystery. I still want a novel actually solves a crime event. That's like my dream event.
Class is dismissed.
Novel
Good job,
stumbles
everyone.
into a mystery and then has to solve a real one and it's just chaos.
Let's get this over with so we can go back.
I do agree though with TGM. I'd kind of like having it as a side game. Whether it's built in or whether it's separate. I think built in is okay, but it has to be permanent, like right from the time it launches. And that would make a big difference. Maybe you can have a period of time where like you get the rewards and after that you don't get the rewards or something, but
We're going
You
back
need
see
it to
the
be
festival now,
permanently
aren't we?
playable.
Not a rapture festival, a regular festival. Deploying formation.
Oh, Shadow Knight.
I'll be with you soon.
I'm like starting to shake. I'm so hungry. I have to take my meds soon anyway, so it's fine. The problem is my meds require taking a whole meal with them, but I'm used to eating like over hours instead of all at once.
Deploying formation.
So it's been making things kind of rough where I'm not used to that. What did you make good? I'm just gonna fry a bit of salmon real quick and cut up some cucumber. I can eat the cucumber while doing the member drawing stream, but I gotta eat the salmon at least. That should be a pretty substantial amount in my stomach, or I can like eat the cucumber really fast.
All clear. I'm glad this battle ended safely.
Is there a
These
raid?
guys are done for.
Thank you, Juchan, for the raid! I appreciate it, thank you! I'm sorry that you raided right when we're about to end, but on the flip side, you get to see us do the hard mode ending. Came just in time for that. Thank you for the shark attack! Welcome in!
Class is dismissed. Good job, everyone.
Okay, almost done. Oh wait, I meant to click next. 2 more!
Let's get this over with so we can go back. I need a brief rest. Was it like... Wait
Man,
just
it
a
feels
moment.
so weird doing a stream where I'm talking
Am
to
I
you
moving
guys so
too
much.
fast?
I haven't streamed in so long. I felt so broken. I was like, why am I even here if I can't even stream?
All clear. I'm glad this battle ended safely.
Let's see. Okay. Whoosh. A warm breeze rolls in. The festival has ended. And so has our mission.
Everyone, today's my last day as your homeroom teacher. I really enjoyed our time together. And I'm glad I got to celebrate the festival with all of you.
My entire brain right now is just... And now to return to our long-term mission. Rest. I don't know why that's in my head now of all times. I'm gonna rest later because I have debut tomorrow. New outfit debut. I'll show you guys the trailer at the end.
It's really thanks to you that I'm leaving this place with so many wonderful memories.
Which we didn't see any of because we weren't a part of Privity's anything.
I hope our paths cross again someday.
The now former teacher Privity says her farewell.
Can you believe it? Today's my last day here too.
Wow, what a coincidence. That's crazy.
Every
Me
day
too.
has been so happy. It honestly felt like a dream. Of course, my favorite thing about my time here has been meeting all of you. Let's not be strangers.
That's a
Keep in
that's a
touch,
flat
okay?
out liar, kind of. Your favorite part was sneaking around with me in the club room. And the now former student Arcana says her farewell. I also say my goodbyes to everyone with a touch of melancholy.
Aw, that's such a shame. You better come back, okay?
She's like, "Oh, what a shame. We knew you weren't really a student."
I hope we can be in the same class again next time.
Let's hang out together again. Thank you for helping me see that school can be so enjoyable.
Aww. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with all of you too. With that, I finished classes as usual. Then I return to the dorm and pack up my things. I have so many good memories here. I pack the last of my things and step out of the room. The school stretches out before me in shadow as I head for the gate. And there, I find someone waiting for me. Arcana? We're on Arcana route. It has to be
there
Arcana.
you are.
We can play hard mode again next time with Privity. What are you doing here?
I've been waiting for you. This will be the last time we stand in front of these gates in our school uniforms.
Planning to say goodbye?
Yeah. It's a farewell of sorts. But mostly, it's just to take it all in. Spring, school, youth, and us.
The return of the youth? Yeah. And the wind blows. Arcana's aquamarine hair dances in the currents. You're beautiful.
Really?
Unprompted. That's how you know he means it. Yeah. Really.
I waited here just so I could hear you say something like that. Want to walk back together?
Sure. Hand in hand, we step out through the school gates. The sense of belonging I felt at school, and all the emotions that come with it, they're things I'll remember for the rest of my life. Cute! Alright. Wow, it's been a while since I've been in here. Back in my own room, not the dorm. It's familiar, but somehow empty. Was it always this cold and bare? Someone's at the door. Private Arcana. Nervously, I say the name of the one I want to see most. She did not hear me stutter and say the wrong name. As if it could soothe this hollow ache. Oh, that is not Arcana. That's Ether. She doesn't say a word. It's been a while since we've seen each other outside school, so maybe she's feeling shy. I guess I'll just open the door myself. Hey, good to see you.
Likewise.
Oh no. Why didn't you answer?
Why should I?
To be fair, out of the three options, we all know that the real true wife is Ether, so I'm winning.
What? Do you want me to bring her here?
No, it's okay. What's up? We really need an SSR Ether, man.
The mission's over, so I'm here to finalize things.
As she says so. Ether holds out her tablet.
I've compiled your report, the festival visitor stats, and revenue into charts.
I did Wisdom Spring, yeah.
We'll submit this to the higher-ups, and that'll be the end of it.
So, was the mission a success? You're not gonna wipe your mom? The mom is a test tube! It doesn't count!
Yeah. The festival survey's done, too. Both the students and the visitors had nothing but good things to say. I mean, with Macilla's backing it, it was bound to be bigger and better than a normal school festival. Still, I think it really came to life because the students were genuinely enjoying themselves. It kind of reminded everyone they're just ordinary students.
True. I feel like sometimes you kind of need that reminder. In a world this bleak, you forget that some people are just trying to do their best to live their lives.
Good work, number 7.
I'm glad it all worked out.
And how
True,
was it
I'm
for
also
you?
surprised we got Delta before Ether. Ether's been so lore relevant, too. They must be cooking real good for her SSR.
Mission or not, you looked like you were having a lot of fun.
Thanks for giving me this mission. I really got to enjoy the best parts of youth.
Youth.
Ether's like, I haven't heard about that in a century.
What a lovely sentiment. Anyway, that's the report done. Good work.
And just like that, my mission is over. My dreamlike days at school have come to an end. But spring isn't over yet, it's just starting. A warm breeze drifts in through the open window. Cute. I like how the ending left it on like a really positive, just looking forward to the future type note. That was precious. It's also very weird having the battle be after the cutscene. I feel like it should have been the other way around. But that's okay. Wrapped up beautifully indeed. Can't wait to go back and see all of the terrible other endings. Technically, I never even got the true endings yet, I don't think. I wonder if one of the endings is more canon than the others. Or if all of them is just like a certain degree of canon depending. It lasted like 1 day. A new event is out. I'm sorry, Mikami Shifty. Alright. I'll see ya. Oh, I'm 25% done. Guys, considering I did like 4 or 5 streams of this and we're 25% done, guys, it's hopeless. I did what I could. It's incredibly hopeless. I don't know if I should like do everything and skip the cutscenes just so I get all the rewards, or if I should
Don't give up!
wait and just... No, this time I should give up. Trying to push through all that when sick is too much. I'll try to do a bit more, but there's no way we're gonna 100% it. We'll come back when it's in the archives. I've just been too sick, unfortunately. That's the reality. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's just how things played out. Sometimes you have to listen to reality, and reality said you need to stay in bed. But I'll keep doing what I can. I don't want to finish it off stream because I want to come back and do it on stream. So I'll wait for the archive, but I might finish it and skip everything just to get the rewards. I don't know if there's any really good rewards though, or if it's like I might as well just wait type deal. It's been a while since I checked the friend list in the union to make sure we're doing good. 3 days. That's not too bad. We're watching you guys though. Check the union. So I think there's a raid coming up. 3 days, that's fine. Nah, I really can't. I have to not hurt myself. Could I finish it if I rushed it and assumed I'll be okay in the next few days? I think so. But I think there's a high risk I would set myself back and then have to take more time off streaming. I'm trying to stream again, not like sabotage. Yeah. There's a good wallpaper. No. Okay, I might have... Oh. But if I 100% it off stream, then I won't know which sections we actually cleared and which we didn't. That's tough. I'll have to think about it. We'll have to think. Anyway, Raider! Thank you, Remo, for the raid. I have to end though. I'll pass you guys somewhere nice, I promise. Thank you for the raid though. I have to go. I have a member stream. It's probably gonna be a tiny bit late, not half an hour. I just want to make sure I finish eating my salmon first, if that's okay. And as soon as I'm done, we can start with the drawing. I'm gonna be working on some more chibi drawing with some music. I'm sorry, there's no mic. I'm really sorry. I'm I'm still trying to be careful. But before we go, I do have an exciting thing to show you guys. It's gonna get really loud for a second, so bear with me. For those of you who haven't seen it, wow! It was announced on April Fool's Day, but it wasn't a prank. That's crazy. I can just use NIKKE music, whatever. I have a new outfit debuting tomorrow. And it's going to be at 4 p.m. EDT or 1 p.m. PDT. Yeah. It's very cute, just in time for Easter spring outfit.
Class is starting soon, so you better get moving too, Commander.
Because I'm gonna be doing an Easter themed lucky draw to pick all the winners from our spring sale. So we have a special outfit for it, and I'm gonna debut it a bit early before the draw tomorrow. And it's cute. Look forward to it. I hope you guys are excited. We'll do a lot of yapping then. We gotta check the results of the poll. What one? Ooh, it's very close, but Student Arcana won at 30%. That's cute. We somehow did, but you guys decided it's the best one. Everyone hates Teacher Arcana route. What the heck goes on there? I don't know if I want to know with how low it scored in that poll. Anyway, I gotta go. So I'm gonna drop my links. If you enjoy the stream, please consider checking me out everywhere else. You can check out what I'm up to outside of the streams. I do stream on Twitch and YouTube as well. So you can check me out wherever's more comfy for you. Twitch is a little better for going live announcements. Even if you follow it just to use it for announcements for when YouTube forgets. Yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow for my debut. Bye-bye. I gotta go cook. Alright, let's see who we can raid. Twitch first. You know what? Amaya is streaming NIKKE again, so let's just go. Let's read Amaya on chapter 7. No BGM? Oh, there. Hold on. Ooh, Privity's JP voice is really good. I'm gonna send you guys over to Amaya and then we'll find somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna actually raid my waiting room on YouTube if you don't mind. For my debut tomorrow, so you're gonna hit the alert bell and make sure you don't miss it. Yeah. Let's see. All right.